Good evening and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do something a bit different. It's the first meal I've done that doesn't have meat, because the price of meat is doing me head in. So instead we're going to do a little experiment with cheeses. So today I'm making cheese pasties. I'm going to use cheddar to make one pasty. I'm going to use blue Stilton to make another. Now I expect both to be good, but only one can win today. So what we're going to do, they're on camera. I'm going to cook the onions. Going to get them cooked in butter with some Worcestershire sauce, some seasoning. Going to get some potatoes boiled up. I've got red potatoes because they're the cheapest. And I'm going to grate some cheese and get the blue cheese chopped up. So I'm not going to bore you with all that. I'll be back when I've done that all. Welcome back. So I've just filmed a great big piece without my mic on. So what we're doing is we're just seasoning the potatoes. I'm going to add my final part, which is some butter. And I'll just talk you through what I've added. So I've added my caramelized onions, which were cooked in butter with Worcestershire sauce and salt. I've added a little bit of Coleman's mustard powder to each, some ground white pepper to each, a little bit of smoked paprika to each. I've added the Stilton to one bowl and the cheddar to the other. Oh, I did add a little bit of cheddar to the Stilton one as well.
And what's that I hear? It's the sound of a mic failure. Well done me again. So you're going to get the voiceover for the rest of the video. So you might be asking why add cheddar to the Stilton pasty. And it was to try and mellow it out a bit because Stilton is quite sharp. Hindsight, probably wasn't needed. It wasn't really a fair test. Anyway, I have some pre-rolled pastry. So this was just out of a pack, Shortcrust. And I'm going to use one of my favourite tools to basically make the shapes I need. So I was going to an old ramekin, probably got it for free somewhere, like with a dessert or something. But it makes a good little kind of pastry cutter if you want something of that exact size. Obviously use the right tools if you've got them. Now, it's surprising how little filling you need to fill these. The amount of filling in those bowls compared to what I need is actually ridiculous. So all I was trying to do was get this sealed up, but I noticed immediately that I'd put way too much in. So really be prepared to just use a little if you need it. So all I'm doing is nipping it together. In hindsight, I should have used an egg wash to act as a glue on this, but I wasn't thinking right on the day. I am just sealing it around and it looks like a little dumpling, kinda. But I do shape it after, as you can see. Just use a little bit of finger work and you can make it look like a mini pasty. These are basically what you would see if you were buying like the larger multi-packs from the supermarket, when they're like bite-size, party size, that kind of thing. I am using a bit of egg wash, which is just egg and a little bit of milk, because I do want them golden, I do want it crispy, I want them to look as well as as good as they can be. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my little ramekin, make as many of these as I can, an equal amount of the blue cheese, an equal amount of the cheddar cheese, and you'll see in a moment, I should be popping right back. Perfect timing almost, not quite. So I have let these cook. It was about 18 minutes, I think, just a little crispy on the outside. The inside is already cooked. It was just mashed potato, cheese, and so on. It was just to melt everything together, get all the flavours together. The herbs, the spices, the cheese, the tatty, that kind of thing. There's a bit of a mixed batch, really. They've all come out nice and crispy. They've all come out with a nice colour. No issue there. Some of them, though, did burst. Some of them they just didn't hold the seal. That's why I should have used the egg wash in hindsight. I also didn't ventilate them. For some reason, in my head, I thought I can just let the air out. Sorry, I don't need to let the air out. But what it meant was it kind of ballooned up a little bit inside as the air kind of expanded. But anyway, that's lessons learned on that. So, tasting them. This did work well, both flavours. So we've got the sharpness of the cheddar cheese. I did go for quite a strong cheddar cheese, quite a posh one almost, because I thought it needs it to compete with the blue cheese, flavour-wise. And in hindsight, I probably overdid it. It was a stronger flavour as the blue cheese because I went too high. What I should have done was go for a more medium priced one, like a Cathedral City or something, or even cheaper, just so I can get the basic flavour. With the blue cheese, it is a stronger flavour, and you can taste that it's blue cheese, but it's not super overwhelming. It's not. There's a lot of people who just don't like blue cheese. It's too strong. It's a bit nasally. It can be anyway. You know when you've had it, let's say. Whereas this was a lot more subtle. This was a lot. It worked, but I'm not sure it's worth it, if that makes sense. It wasn't a lot of extra effort. Don't get us wrong. So if you can get the blue cheese on a deal, by all means do so. Here you can see I made a much larger one, and it cut well. It tasted nice. The only issue as such with it is that it's incredibly heavy. It didn't have, like in a regular Cornish pasty, like what I've styled it on, you've usually got some vegetables of some type. Whereas this one, it's almost like a third cheese. And if you like cheese, that's great. But the flavour here was too strong, I'm going to say, overall. There's a reason that your supermarkets, your little bakers only have a little bit of filling in. That's because it is quite strong. I overdid it in this time around. So to sum up, blue cheese, go for it. Especially if you like blue cheese, it takes on flavour as well. But also, you know the score. Like, subscribe, and give us any comments if you've got anything that you would like to comment on this. I appreciate everyone here. Thank you and goodbye.